President Bush is, quote, frustrated with Iraq. My favorite part is what Bush says, like, I don't get it. And I'm paraphrasing here. That's not a direct quote. I don't get it. Why did they protest us, and why were they in favor of Hezbollah? That apparently really shook him when tens of thousands of Shiites in southern Iraq came out and protested in favor of Hezbollah during the Hezbollah-Israel conflict. That, number one, took him by surprise.
Yeah.
And number two, really disappointed him and frustrated him. Now, look, this is very, very important.
This is a question he's asking 3 years into the war?
No, it's well, yeah, but he's asking, and this is from what happened. Right, you're right. 3 years into the war, 3 years into when you at least should sort of look. The idea that we're even now excusing that you wouldn't really understand the difference on before the war, but even now after to not understand it.
I would just think, as the president of the United States, when you go into war and attack another country, you have a clear understanding about the various people that you're fighting against.
See, what I think is very important, and what this shows you is, he still doesn't grasp what's happening at all. And I know that's not new news, but apparently he actually believed that we were going to be greeted as liberators. And now on this late day, he finally realizes that we were not greeted as liberators, as Dick Cheney promised them 4 long years ago.
He thinks, look, when you see the world in terms of good and evil, and you have no imagination like he does, then there was that ridiculous conversation they had. I mean, at least they were having it on Joe Scarborough, of all places, about whether Bush was an idiot last night. I loved it. And then John Funn from the Wall Street Journal was talking about, hey, look, just because you're inarticulate doesn't mean you're dumb. And that's a great point. Sure. It doesn't mean you're dumb. But you might be dumb. But here's
I don't think the reason that Bush can't speak is the reason that we think he's stupid.
No, it helps. But
he just makes stupid decisions, and he obviously doesn't have a clear handle of anything that's going on today.
If he were just inarticulate but got things done, we'd make fun of it. It'd be a little joke.
If he was articulate but still throwing out intelligent statements, fine, you can get beyond that.
Dumb people are as we learned, when they rise to this level, don't know the difference between a Shiite and a Sunni, which we learned before the war. Now, 3 years later, that he still finds the fact that they demonstrated in southern Iraq in support of Hezbollah because they're all Shiites, and that surprises him that people in southern Iraq would be angry about what they see as Israeli aggression against Shiites in Lebanon, and that surprises him. There is no defense for that, John Funn. Only a stupid person, forget stupid, it's such an extreme word, only a ridiculously uninformed person would be surprised by that. And I don't know how you can excuse having a ridiculously uninformed president in the Oval Office.
Hezbollah are Shiites. Southern Iraq are Shiites. The fact that they would agree with each other and be against Israel is not a surprising conclusion. It is the single most obvious conclusion.
The Shiite part is much more important to them than the Lebanon part or the Iraq part. And everybody knows that. Who cares about this stuff?
The debate is settled between stupid and evil. Clearly, stupid wins. Young Turks.